Hi everyone and welcome back to the paint shop. So been back off of holiday for about a week now, just trying to get into things. You know, when you've been off for 2 or 3 weeks, it takes a lot to get back in the swing of it, but no choice, just got to get on with it. So much to do. I'm going to give you a little walk around the workshop, show you what we've been up to. At the moment we're just getting on with the metal work on the little yellow RS2000. So Paul's on with that, Duncan's getting on with the Mark II Harrier, and I've been just doing a bit on that with him. So let's go into the oven. So we've got this amazing little Fiat 500. It's actually been, I don't know how you put it, customised if you like by Riva, the boat company. They build really high-end yachts, so it's really beautiful in here. You know, it's got some lovely leather in it, and you know, quite a unique little car. So all we've done to it is give it a nice 3-stage polish, machine polish, and one of our Cartex ceramic coatings. So that's all done and ready to go today. But paintwork in really good condition for its age. A few stone chips on it here and there that we've touched in before we ceramiced it. But yeah, that's looking really sweet. So out here now. So this is the E36 that we've just finished. We've just got the bonnet to go on it. We're actually having all the headlining recovered for the guy that owns the car, and some of the trim, the parcel shelf. So we're doing that for him while the glass is out. So we should get that back this weekend, get the glass back in it after the interior's obviously gone in. Yeah, and that's it done. We've just got the bonnet to go on. As I said before, we've fitted new wings, aluminium doors, some new rear wheel arches in it. And we've fitted this Evo type rear spoiler that's quite nice, really like that. So yeah, bonnet on, interior in, glass in, and that's ready to go. So the little Harrier, which you've seen before. So we've got all the front sort of finished off. We've just got to recut the lines down between the wings and the front panel, but it's having this bib on the front of it that is going to need a fair bit of work done. We've straightened out all these metal bits that bolt down in the bottom there. So that's that. What we're probably going to, the customer wants just to actually bond this on. So we'll bond it on and then finish it all off around the edges sort of thing. So that's that. All the sides, this has all been blocked out, 320. So that's all ready now for its like final prep before paint. Duncan's just working on this back panel because there's quite a few shapes in it. So that's coming together as well. So Paul's been getting on with the RS2000. We've got this A-post stitched in there, repaired all this wing rail, fitted a new fillet in there. Front panel's just sitting on there at the moment while we get it all gapped up. We've still got to put the pillar in this side and repair it round there. And the rest of the car is just a repaint. It's not a bare metal paint at all. But like you can see, new bonnet. At the moment, we've hung this door in here. It's fitting quite nice. As I've said before, you know, all these new panels, they're okay, but we have to do quite a lot of work to them. So basically, the top of this door was out too much, giving us a big gap down the screen pillar. It was just a little bit all over the place. And obviously you can't adjust the hinges, so what we've done is just cut this top hinge off. We do this all the time like this, because we need to get the door in a couple of mil up the top here. So we've cut that hinge off. So now we'll set the door back in the hole again and get that welded back up, because we've had the wings on. They fit okay, little bit of playing with them. We've got all the rad mounted now quite nicely. Refabricated all this because someone's put a bigger rad in it and they've just made a bit of a pig's ear of mounting it. So we've made that look all nice and tidy now. So what I'm going to do for the moment, I'm going to set you up on a bit of stop motion while Paul gets this welded back together, get the door on and start getting the panels on it. So when that's done, then we obviously get all the front end in epoxy, all the bits of bare metal and start doing our body work on it. So I'm going to set you up now, let Paul get on with it.
Right guys, so as you would have seen from the bit of stop-go motion we've had on the go, I have been welding the top of the door and the edge of the wing, as they never fit quite right around this section. So we always end up doing a bit of welding on the top edge of the door and the wing just to get the gap right. Wing's not fitted at the moment, so hopefully what I'll be able to do is take the wing off and dress the inside of where I've welded it, because if you do this, once it's welded on, then you can't get in the back to dress it nicely. So if you do it with the wing not fully connected, I can take it off the car, dress the back of it, put it back on, make sure everything's fine before I fully weld it. Door hinge has been re-welded as well, where I had to chop it off. So the hinge is fully welded on the inside. I still need to weld the other side and the top and the bottom, but it's welded back in position. We've managed to sort out the issue that we had with the door sticking out, and the rear corner now fits better as well, which was the reason for cutting the hinge off, to tilt the door, get the corner to be in the right position. Still need to sort that gap out. It is still a little bit gappy, but we'll sort that out when we attach the wing fully. Yeah, so now I'm going to have a little bit of a grind up and see if I can get some shape back to it. Right guys, so I took the wing off. I've dressed up the top of the door and the outside of the wing. I've just had to have a little bit on the scuttle there as well, because I put a hole in it, which I've now repaired. The top hinge is now fully welded, both sides, so that's not going anywhere. And I just wanted to show you the inside of the wing where I have welded it. Obviously, be nice to dress this up and get it looking a little bit better, which you can't do if the wing was welded to the car, like I said earlier in a previous video. So I've taken this off so I can dress this up and sort it out. Yeah, just try and make it look a bit prettier. I have trimmed the bottom of the baffle out on the bottom of the wing, but we might end up taking a bit more of it out, but that's another thing that we always have to do normally with these front wings. Take the baffle out, move it in, weld it back in, but at the moment we've only got a little bit out of there, so we'll see how it goes once we attempt to put the wing back on the car. But I'm going to dress this bit first, get that bit sorted out before it goes on. And I've got to drill some holes in it as well, or punch some holes in it so we can get it welded on. There you go. I'll put you back on time lapse.
Right, so you've seen Paul working away on that. He's made good progress, as you can see. We've got this post in and the seal on and welded up. We've fabricated some bits in here and repaired all this section. It still needs a grind up. We've got a little bit here we need to investigate. Looks like someone's put some filler in it, so we'll cut that out and let another piece in. But you can see we've got this little fillet in and all the wing rail all nice and straight. So that's looking all nice and tidy. Just to grind up, little bit of sealer, you know, and we've had both the wings fitting quite nicely. We've put a couple of coats of our Cobra on the back of those just to protect them, so just to keep the rust out of them. You can see this pillar's in there. I've had to do a little bit of work around here just to get this door fitting nice round the scuttle, but the doors are on and gapped up, all looking quite nice. Like I say, we've had the wings on and the bonnet all gapped to the wings and everything. So that's progress with the Escort. That's coming along nicely. The Cortina, we've just been getting on, start doing the body work on that, so that's coming. You know, this had a brand new quarter on here and we spent quite a lot of time getting it as straight as we can, but still a little skim of filler in there. But you know, that's usual with these sorts of jobs. So yeah, at the moment we've got the engine out of my van because we've got a problem with the injectors still, and we're just trying to work to get them injectors out of there. So for this week, guys, that's about it, because we've just been finishing off the CF Bedford. That's going on Wednesday, getting on the Cortina, and obviously me and Paul have been messing about in my van for a few days. So please like, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. As you know, it's free to do so. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you very soon in the next one.